just from what we saw, it looks like Giovanni Bernard came into camp in excellent condition. I mean, he looks chiseled. Did you get the same impression?
Yes, he is a professional through and through. He came in ready to go, and it's just good to have him here right now trying to learn the offense. I know he could be in a situation where he could be over there with Tom, but for him to be over here trying to get the playbook down is exciting to all of us, and he's showing what he could do.
Can you just speak to the dimension that he brings to this offense?
Just that pass catching ability. It kind of reminds me of David out in Arizona, and the ability to get out and run routes out on the perimeter, catch the ball out of the backfield. That's going to be helpful for us, and make our offense be that much better.
Next, we'll go to Jenna Lane. If any media have questions, please raise your hand.
Coach, I hope you're doing well. It's great to see you. You've spoken quite a bit. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good.
You've spoken quite a bit and gave some really thoughtful responses to questions about this previously. But in recent weeks, the NFL has said that they're going to be looking into allegations that Eugene Chung was told in a job interview that he was not, quote unquote, the right minority while interviewing for an NFL coaching job. And I'm just curious, especially given your thoughts on this kind of stuff previously, your thoughts on that and what you hope that maybe the league can get out of a review of this, and what more would you like to see being done?
Well, I would hope the league would, go through it and see if it's true or not. Obviously, I wouldn't think that he would tell a lie going through that experience, but we know as a minority in this league, there's ups and there's downs, and we know that the process has been pretty hard for us at times, but we got to keep fighting a good fight. Hopefully the NFL will investigate and get to the bottom of it, and they can just move on and make the whole situation better so we can put this issue to bed for one time in the near future.
And, along those same lines, you've put your name on quotes before, like you have spoken about the interview process and things that you would like to see fixed. Not a lot of people do that, and he put his name on it as well. How do you balance the desire for wanting to see change and help your peers get the same opportunities you want, and at the same time, kind of also balance the risk of being the guy who speaks out and possibly, having teams, cross you off their list because maybe they don't want someone else spoken about change? How do you balance that?
Well, the best thing for me is just to speak my truth. Whatever happens to me as a coach, as a husband, as a father, is up to God. And all I can do is speak from the bottom of my heart, and I have done that in the past. We, as minorities in the NFL, have gone through this for years on top of years, and it continues to be a subject. But in the back of my mind, Jenna, owners are owners, GMs are GM, and they can do whatever they want to do. It's just up to us as coaches to keep putting our faces out there, keep putting our work on tape, and just keep striving to get to the table to have the conversation to possibly be a head coach or a GM or whatever it may be. And that's how we got to live. We can't get up or as far as being too high or too low with the situation. We just got to keep stepping forward each and every day and just trying to get better to put ourselves in those positions to have access to the upper level of the club.
I appreciate it, Coach. Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Leo Haggerty. If any media have questions, please raise your hand.
Coach, after that answer, I don't even know if I should even ask another question. That was tremendous. Coach, the first time in NFL history, a Super Bowl champ is bringing back all 22 starters. How nice is it in your room to know you have guys that you don't have to throw in right away? You have a guy like Bernard who you can assimilate in slowly.
Yeah, it's we're very fortunate to get all the guys back and plus add some pieces this all season through the draft and through free agency. For me as a coach, it's going to be exciting to go back into a room and everybody's going to know what I'm talking about right from the rip. But with that being said, we can't be complacent. We have to stay hungry and just pretend like last year did not happen. And hopefully we can get better that way, stay focused throughout the year, and may have an opportunity at the end of the day to still possibly repeat.
Thank you, Coach.
Next, we'll go to Matt Matera.
Hey, Coach, just wanted to get your first impressions of Robert Hansey, what you've seen from him both on the field and OTAs and in the classroom.
Smart kid. He's all about football. He's aggravating me after every play, or he's aggravating AQ Shipley. Come from a well-rounded program that, taught him very well. So he comes in with a lot of knowledge of the things we're trying to teach, and he's had some experience in some of the things we're trying to teach as well from a schematic standpoint. So it's been a pleasant surprise. I like him. I like where he's headed. and hopefully he could be the player I think he could be.